mechanisms, some tools, and some instruments around you, and he will use them to stop you. And fear is his biggest weapon, because I'm looking at one or two of you, and the reason you ain't going up yet, the reason your promotion ain't come, the reason you ain't accelerate, the reason you ain't build your life with the level of momentum concerning acceleration being put into your life, it's because of fear. I want to ask you a question tonight. What are you afraid of? What's that thing that's been hindering you, blocking you? What's that thing that has you stagnant, slowing and stayed? What's that thing that has you stuck in the same disposition? My God, what's that thing that created a system, a cycle, and a demonic structure in your life? What's that thing that has you on pause for the pause? Is there anybody willing to testify? Oh Lord, I buck up tonight. I didn't come for this. But my God, I need a victory because I've been intimidated in my spirit. I've been timid in my mind. I've been dealing in the spirit of fear. And so fear can become your casualty at war. It can be the very instrument that the devil uses to bring defeatism into your life. It can stop you, it can redirect you, and it can cause the change of events to become burdened into your life. One of the things I want you to begin to understand about fear, the fear comes after a bad experience. The fear comes after negativity that was released in the realm of the spirit, and what it did was manifested itself in the natural. The fear doesn't bring into your life all on its own. In other words, it waits for a spot of vulnerability. It waits for a loophole. It waits for a level of inconsistency. My God, that you begin to produce in your relational leap in the Holy Ghost. Fear is looking for a door. It's looking for a way into your life. Some of you, my God, your money is funny. Some of you, you got a trickle-down effect because you're dealing with a generational curse. And the only thing that is stopping you from breaking that level of bondage from off your life is the spirit of fear. Fear causes panic and it causes distress. It causes an unbalanced dissemination of emotional disposition that is displaced in the life of the believer. The dictionary defines fear as panic or distress that is caused by exposure to danger. God, I wish I could have preached. But when you begin to look, watch this, I'm going to help somebody. When you begin to look now in the realm of the spirit, you begin to realize that fear begins to burn itself in. And fear doesn't just come upon you. My God, what it does is it begins to develop a strategy. It begins to start with one thing that begins to synergistically connect itself to the next thing. And so fear didn't just start in your life. Some of you, you can begin to remember when you was young, you would begin to take any kind of chance because you didn't have that kind of fear. What you had was what they call youthful courage. But the older you get, the more sensitive you get concerning things around you. Don't you get deep in here? You know that there are some things that you would have done when you were younger. Help me in your Holy Ghost. You cannot do at this particular age and stage of your life because you recognize what fear has done to you. What fear does now, it begins to govern your affairs. It begins to limit you. It begins to place boundaries and restrictions around you. What fear begins to do is fear places a measuring tape around your life. The reason that some of us ain't growing up fast enough in the things of God is because we got a fear of what others is doing around us. Yeah, that intimidation that you feel when the preacher is preaching, that is called fear. You got to grow up so that you can go up. God, I wish I could have preached up underneath the sound of the Holy Ghost. And so what fear does, fear literally holds its victims.
My Lord.
Amen.
When it begins to grip you,
yes,
it refuses to let you go. You'll be surprised to know who's dealing with the spirit of fear. Some of you go into the workplaces and supervisors, they constantly, persistently, and perpetually find themselves picking at you, and the reason that this type of activity is braided and produced from them is because they fear something about you. They fear that you can take their job. They fear that you can overtake them. They fear that you can overcome. They fear that you can go to the next level. They fear that you're going to get smarter. They fear that you're going to get wiser. They fear that God is going to the you. They fear that God would press the anointing upon your life that would bring promotion in your life. Because fear is a spirit. It is an opulent kind of spirit. It can move in situations that are joyous. Ever been in a relationship and what that person does is he tries to intimidate you, to control you, because they fear something about you. They would threaten you with words, how they would kill you and kick you and beat you, how they would destroy you and cancel you out, because they are dealing with fear. My God, not only their own fear, but they fear what God can do in your life. They fear that eventually, my God, you will begin to sense within your intuitive radar in the realm of the Spirit, that God will begin to cut some things on in your life. In other words, they fear that even though you're stupid now, that all of a sudden you will wake up one morning and catch your sense and realize this one dead deep nigga, this one more God. I got to get out of here. I don't deserve this. My God, I reckon that God has better for my life. They fear that, my God, one morning you will wake up and you will see them for the Negro that they really is. And so what they do is they try to paralytically grip you and hold you in a state of paralysis. But you can't move forward, onward, and upward. They keep you in a disposition. This is what most people begin to do. They would begin to manipulate you with words. Ever been around people who begin to suggest to you that you would never make it, you would never accomplish this. They would say to you, why are you